What is going on, Extreme Team? Johnnyboy back for another episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke, and I hope you guys are absolutely hyped for this episode, because you guys know that I am, because you guys' support so far has been incredible. You guys, there's no other word for it. You know, the other word up from that would be perfect. You guys have been absolutely amazing on the support. It's the new channel. We've had 3 videos and we're already, you know, close to 100 views. 14 likes on the episodes. So thank you so much for you guys' amazing support. We're almost at 60 subscribers as well. So if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed and you've got a YouTube account, make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of the Extreme Team. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for your amazing support. We're going to go ahead and get on with this episode, and what I need to do real quick before we actually get on with this episode is go ahead and buy some Pokeballs. I'm actually really happy that I actually remembered to do that, because I know we would have had to come all the way back and buy some. So yeah, that's really cool. If you guys are absolutely excited for this episode as well, make sure you go ahead and show some like button love down below. Let's see if we can get this video up to 10 likes. That is the goal that we are going with so far in the Let's Play. And let's get, well, let's just get loads of Pokeballs. Actually, no, we might need some potions, because this, you know, you could run into a little bit of danger. And if you run out of potions, you're in so much trouble. So I think 10 Pokeballs is reasonable. So yeah, 10 Pokeballs, just like the like goal. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes for 10 Pokeballs. And we'll get some potions as well. And possibly antidotes as well, you know, could be quite useful. We'll get 2 of those. I always normally get, every time I try and play a Pokemon game, I always get 5 potions, 5 Pokeballs, that's not what I'm doing in Nuzlocke, and I get 2 Paralyzed Heals and 2 antidotes, so we can't actually afford that right now. We've actually run out of money, but you guys know, in a Nuzlocke, Pokeballs are kind of like more sort of valuable, and I think it's really cool right now that we are rocking out with 2 poison types on the types on the team. I'm actually going to swap up Mochi here, just so we can get some training on Mochi. So yeah, we've got, as you can see on the layout, 2 poison types. So what I'm kind of thinking is, a sort of new thing that I can bring to the channel is when we're going into the grass, we can actually say that, you know, we're looking for something. Now, the one thing I'd really like to see is if we can get ourselves a Kingler or a Krabby, because obviously, if you guys don't know, Kingler or Krabby is going to be our mascot. Kingler is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so I was going to have Kingler for the mascot. Also, I kind of want to look for some more poison types, because how cool would it be to be a poison monotype as well? So I think it'd be really cool if we can get some more poison types on the team as well. It'd be really fun if we run into the into like a Zubat or a Nidoran male, possibly to keep the purple hype going, because I know a lot of you guys are on that purple hype with the purple team that we've got right now, and I think we've started really well, and we'll have to see how Arbok does. I mean, we haven't got the best sort of moveset right now. This old guy is going to teach us how to catch Pokemon, and I talk about this every single time that we have this situation, because in every Pokemon game there's always someone there to teach you how to catch Pokemon, and it's kind of like opened up the idea as well, as long as the speculation about new games as well. I've always said Pokemon should have like an experienced trainers mode and a sort of like a new trainer mode on the games, because you know when you sometimes play like games on the Xbox or something like that, and you put the difficulty to easy, and it normally gives you sort of like tutorials at the start of the game, but if you put it on hard, it won't do that. It just assumes that you know this stuff. That's what they could do with Pokemon. I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult for Nintendo for them to implement something like that into the games, and so we wouldn't have to wait for us to sort of like watch someone catch Pokemon. We already know how to do it. We've already got 2 Pokemon on our team, so I think it'd be cool if they did introduce like a pro sort of thing for Pokemon trainers, and then obviously, you know, the games would like flow a lot better and we wouldn't have to wait for that guy to catch Pokemon. But we are now on Route 2, which I'm pretty sure is a brand new route. I know that Route 2 actually stretches through Viridian Forest, so on the other side it's still Route 2. But I think we've been on Route 1, and we've been on that route, I think it's like 22 or like 33 or something like this. So this is actually a brand new route, and as you guys know, with the Nuzlocke, we can actually go ahead and get ourselves a capture. So before we train up Mochi, I'm actually going to keep Dragosing so we can put the Pokemon to sleep. Let's see what we can get for our capture as well. Let's see what it is. It's going to be a Kingler. It's going to be a Poison type. It's a Donphan. Oh my goodness, the power. The power so far. It's not a Kingler. It's not a Poison type. but I think that's amazing. Okay, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Shall we lick it and paralyze it, or shall we put it to sleep and then just lick the hell out of it after? Let's go for hypnosis, because oh god, we can't be missing. I have a feeling this thing has only got like normal type moves. It has, so it's not actually able to do anything to us right now, and it's a ground type, so our licks are gonna land, and it'd be really nice if we could land a hypnosis as well. That would be amazing, Gengar, if you could actually go ahead and do that. He is gonna land a growl. That's not really gonna affect us too much. We can just go for a hypnosis hit, and hopefully we hit on the third attempt. We're still missing. Is there a reason why we're missing, or is this just really, really bad luck right now for our Dragos, the Gengar? Let's see what we can do. Maybe we're gonna hit the hypnosis for the fourth time we miss. What's happening? I'm just gonna have to start licking this thing, because it's gonna take so. Oh god, Odor Sleuth. Does that mean he's identified us now? It does mean he's identified. This hypnosis has to hit, or I'm going to go for licks, because we're going to be in trouble very, very soon. We do hit the hypnosis, which is really nice. Now, I'm not actually one for wasting Pokeballs, so I'm actually going to go ahead and lick this thing to death. Not to death, but into probably like the red HP. We actually got 2 growls, so it's going to take us a long time to whittle this down. Oh, it's not actually going to take that long. And he gets first turn Wake Up, and that Horn Attack will hit us, but he goes for Odor Sleuth as well. So that's another thing that it can actually implement in Pokemon games, because some of the wild Pokemon do go for silly like moves, like they'll go for hypnosis, they'll put you to sleep, and then they'll go for hypnosis again, and this thing's going for growl when it can easily go for a horn attack and put damage on us. That's sort of like a thing that I wanted to improve on with Nintendo, to sort of make the game a lot more difficult. Because definitely with X and Y, I definitely think it was way too easy. I've talked about this in every Let's Play so far. I think X and Y was way too easy, and I really didn't. I did enjoy it. I think the storyline was okay. There was quite a lot of dialogue in X and Y as well. But I did enjoy it, but I did think it was a way too easy, especially with that experience share, and hopefully we don't get. I don't know whether to go for another lick now. I guess if we go for another lick, that will put him down to the red, like really, really low red. But if we get a crit, we're in trouble. We don't get a crit now. This is perfect for us to try and catch this thing. It's not going to do too much damage to us unless it gets a crit with that horn attack. As soon as we put this thing to sleep, which we are doing right now, which is really nice, I'm hyped that Gengar has actually hit that hypnosis for the second time. Hopefully he doesn't get first turn Wake Up. So this thing is level 3. I know it's a second evolution. It's level 3 and it's in the red and asleep. So according to all Pokemon logic and what that guy who just caught the Weedle taught us, this should be the perfect time to try and catch this Donphan. It'd be absolutely amazing if we could get it in a low amount of Pokeballs as well. Let's see what we can do. And we catch it in the first Pokeball, which means we don't have to go back and buy more Pokeballs, because we still got 9, which is absolutely amazing. We've just added Donphan. I am going to add that to the team, because Donphan is an amazing Pokemon. Donphan is absolutely incredible. I really do like Donphan, and I'm going to name it after one of you guys now. Just to point out, if you guys don't know how to get named after Pokemon, all you've got to do is comment. All you've got to do is comment on an episode and you will have the chance to be named after a Pokemon. In this case, I'm actually going to name it after a brand new subscriber in the name of Sam Foster. I know that you commented on the previous episode and you asked me to name a Pokemon Enluix. I don't know how to pronounce that too well, but it's actually spelled E-N... I don't know if this is an anime thing. I don't actually watch a lot of anime. And you guys who do watch anime might recognize this. I don't know if this is just like a personal name for you or if this is like a famous name. But oh no, it's Enluix back. X there, so Enluix. That's going to take a while to sort of like get my head around pronouncing that each time, but I think we can do it. I'll quickly head back to the Pokemon Center. Do you know what? There's no point in heading back to the Pokemon Center. Although our Pokemon is asleep, we haven't got any awakening, so that could be bad. Enluix is actually asleep, but oh god, I've given him a Pokeball. What have I done that for? I'm actually screwing up quite a lot. I think in an episode where I'm actually screwing up quite a few times, I will end up making the episode longer. It's kind of like a football game or something like that when there's an injury and sort of like the referee stops the clock. That's kind of what I'm going to do. If I make loads of mistakes like this, or I keep going back to the Pokemon Center to heal up, I will, actually I'm going to go to Pokemon Center to heal up. I will add time to the end of the episode, because you guys know that you guys know that I like to have my episodes around 20 minutes long, but obviously as we're sort of like running back to the Pokemon Center here to heal up, nice and OCD, I will add some time to the end of the episode. Anyway, I don't know whether to actually start a discussion topic, because you guys know that we have discussion topics here on the channel right now in every episode, because that's why it's called Hangouts, because we talk about Pokemon at the same time. We've done a little bit of that today, but we are about to head into Viridian Forest, where we'll be able to get another capture. So I won't go into the discussion topic just yet. We'll go into the into Viridian Forest and see what we can do. It'd be amazing if we can get ourselves another Pokemon for the team, and Donphan is joining the team right now. Normally I'd put Pokemon into the box so that we can choose, but I think Donphan is absolutely amazing, so I'm definitely going to be adding Donphan to the team. And what level is Donphan actually? We might as well go ahead and check him out. He's level 3. And he's got the Alax nature. I don't know anything about natures, but it's really cool to have a ground type on the team. It's absolutely amazing to have a ground type. And we've got Odisloop, Horn Attack, and Growl, as you guys just saw. So not a bad moveset, to be fair. I really like Horn Attack. I think it's a great move. We'll keep Dragos up front, obviously, because we've got 2 moves there, because you put status on Pokemon. I feel like there's a hidden item there, there's not. I just had this, like, one of those feelings where you just see a gap and you think, there's a hidden item there, isn't there? But no. So yeah, I'm just quickly talking to these guys just in case they give us anything. You guys know, actually no, I don't think given items are randomized, but field items, which is what it's called on the randomizer. So items we find randomly on the floor, they're all randomized, so it'll be really exciting to see what we can get with field items. We haven't had too much luck with it over past Let's Plays on the older channel, but maybe on this new channel we'll have some better luck with the field items. Actually, we're going to head into the grass now. We're going to get ourselves another encounter. Let's see what we can get in this grass. We're hoping for a Kingler, possibly another poison type, but let's see what we can get in this grass. Please be something powerful that we can use on the team. Let's see what we can get, and it's a Delibird. Alright then, I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like, I think Delibird isn't like the strongest Pokemon in this particular gen. I think he got a bit of a boost in Gen 6, Gen 5 and Gen 6, I think it's more Gen 6 actually, where he got a bit of a boost to his stats. I don't think he's the best Pokemon with stats, to be fair, but you know, I'm going to try and catch it, because obviously it is a Nuzlocke, so obviously I'm going to try and catch it. Now, is another lick going to take it out? I don't think, looking at that damage, I don't think another lick's going to take it out, to be fair. Let's go for another lick. I think it's going to put it on really low red, but I don't think it's going to take it out. It doesn't. So we're actually in the same situation as we were with the Donphan, and he's only got present, which is great, because he's not going to be able to do any damage to us. This is such a great thing, having a ghost type on the team. It's actually amazing. These Pokemon can't do anything to us. He's got Vital Spirit, so he's always going to stay awake. I've never actually heard of that ability before, but he's going to stay awake, so we're going to have to just throw some Pokeballs at this while he's awake. It would have been nice if we got the paralysis off the 3 licks that we thrown at it, but no, that's not happening. And I think Delibird actually has quite a difficult catch rate as well, so this might be a bit harder to catch actually than the Donphan, which is kind of weird. But he has only got present, so I don't know if I'm going to be adding this to the team. If we do catch it, it will be power in the PC though, but I'm not sure, because it is, you know, it's a flying ice type, and an ice type would be really nice to have earlier on in the game. So I might give it a chance, but I don't want to be filling up the team sort of too early, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, then again, it is a Nuzlocke, so Pokemon get swapped out all the time. So I don't know. I might go ahead and throw it in the box for now. But that's if we catch it anyway. We've got 7 Pokeballs to try and catch this. We almost caught it on the last one. And he's actually going to go into the Pokeball this time, so that's really nice. We're actually being very economic with our Pokeballs, which is absolutely amazing. Really economic with the Pokeballs. So Delibird's going to actually be added to the Pokedex, and it normally gives us a Pokedex description, but actually hasn't done this. Actually, this episode too much. But we're actually going to give a nickname to the Delibird. I'm actually going to go ahead and name it after another subscriber who left a comment on the previous episode by the name of Logan Smith. I know that you were a subscriber on the previous channel, on the older channel, Johnnyboy94, and so welcome to the team. Welcome to the Extreme Team, by the way. I'm saying that to everyone because it's just such an amazing thing to have all of you guys with us. And you've asked us to name this Photon after you, so I'm just going to go ahead and name it Photon after you. So welcome to the Nuzlocke. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be adding Photon to the team just yet. I think we might just rock out with the 3 that we've got, so it won't be added to the layout just yet. But there is a chance for Photon to be added to the team later on. I think this might be a trainer here, so we'll go ahead and swap up Mochi to the front, and we'll actually get some training. We'll actually do some Pokemon battles in this episode, and he is not a trainer, actually, to be fair. So, yeah, let's just not mess around with him. He's just talking about how he was scared about Pokeballs, but this is a randomized item here, so let's see what we can get after we see what we could have had. Oh, we could have had a Regice. I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, there's a lot of ice types. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I'm going to be able to run, to be fair. This could be quite scary, actually. Is Explosion a normal type move? Because I feel like this thing is about to explode. I feel like Explosion is actually its only move. So I'm hoping... I can't remember if Explosion is a normal type move. I hope it is, because he's going to go for it right here. I knew he was going to go for it. It's the only move that he gets at this level. So it doesn't affect Trigas. So he's just exploded for no reason. That's absolutely amazing. I love it when I do that. And Machi's actually getting some experience, which is really nice. 2 levels as well, which is absolutely incredible. I guess Regice does give a lot of experience. Let's see what this randomized item is. Bellu Berry. There's going to be a lot of berries, to be fair, with the randomized items. That's actually really nice that we've been able to level up twice from that Regice there. And let's actually take on our first trainer, and let's actually, because we've got no Pokemon to go into, let's get into our discussion topic for this episode. Discussion topic is actually going to be Pokemon Mega Evolutions. I always love talking about Pokemon Mega Evolutions. Also going to be the question of the day for this episode as well. It's going to be about like the designs of Pokemon Mega Evolutions, because I didn't know that we had Intimidate on Arbok there. He's got such a cool back sprite as well. I really like that back sprite. But yeah, I'm going to talk about... Oh, we got Bite as well. Awesome. I'm going to stop interrupting myself. But I'm actually going to talk about Pokemon Mega Evolutions for this episode. For the designs as well. Mainly about the Pokemon Evolutions design. I'm going to talk about some of the Pokemon Evolutions that sort of like... You know, I feel like they shouldn't have got a Mega Evolution, you know, because of their design. Just doesn't look very good. I'm talking, obviously, about Slowbro, Mega Slowbro. And obviously, I wasn't very happy with Mega Ordino as well. You never ever see anyone using Mega Ordino. Or Mega Slowbro for that matter. I do watch a lot of Wi-Fi battles here on YouTube. I never see those Pokemon, so I really think, like, when I first saw their Mega Evolutions, like, I think it was on Instagram that I first saw their Mega Evolutions, I thought, okay, this is a joke. Someone's just made this up. This is crazy. And when the video came out and I saw these Mega Evolutions, I was like, what the hell have Nintendo done? It's like... You know, these Mega Evolutions just don't look mega. I just think their original forms, apart, you know, Ordino does look a little bit better, but with Slowbro, his original form looks a lot better than his actual Mega Evolution form. So, I'd love you guys to let me know in the comments, and I have a discussion in the comments. What is your, like, worst sort of design Mega Evolution? Which Pokemon do you think should never have got a Mega Evolution? I personally think Slowbro and also Mega Ordino, but I'm gonna say Slowbro because I feel like the Mega Evolution it just doesn't look very good at all. That's all I want to say about it. It just doesn't look very good, and I just think it's a completely pointless Mega Evolution. Some of you guys might disagree with it. I do welcome you guys disagreeing with me. It's absolutely fine if you guys do disagree with it. Actually, I prefer it. In some ways, because I don't like it when everyone agrees with me. I like it when people sort of like say, this it could be good this way, you know, the opposite way to what I'm thinking. So let me know in the comment section below, what is your sort of like least favorite Mega Evolution in terms of design, and also which Pokemon, you guys probably guessed this, which Pokemon do you think do deserve a Mega Evolution, and which Pokemon do you think are going to get a Mega Evolution in a new gen or a remake of a gen? Because that's kind of what I wanted to go and talk about. In the last episode I actually talked about Kanto, a possible Kanto remake. And I feel like a bit of evidence towards a possible Kanto remake would be the fact that they haven't given Dragonite a Mega Evolution. I always thought, even in X and Y, I thought they were going to give him Mega Evolution. I thought definitely in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, and they actually didn't. So I'm thinking, to sort of like go with a possible Kanto remake, would they be having like a Dragonite Mega Evolution in there? And what are the Mega Evolutions could be in a Kanto remake? I've actually written a few down here. I think like the fossil Pokemon, I think Kabutops and Omastar, I think they could have some amazing Mega Evolutions, or maybe Devolutions, because they're like fossil Pokemon. I think that'd be really cool if they had I've only just thought of that, if they had devolutions for the fossil Pokemon. Like, imagine like you know, a devolution of Omastar. I just think it'd be bigger. It'd just be sort of like maybe sort of steel type-ish, maybe, I don't know. I just think he'd look really, really cool if they had like a devolution, especially and Kabutops as well. They could do a lot with Kabutops design. And another Pokemon that I think, obviously I'd love to see a Mega Kingler. I think that would be absolutely amazing to see a Mega Kingler, to be fair. But obviously that's just me, because I absolutely love Kingler, you guys already know that. And also the legendary birds. I think they could definitely do a lot with the sort of Mega Evolution for that. But then again, with sort of like Kanto Pokemon, Pokemon like that have been in sort of movies and everything like that, I don't know if they want to mess with their design too much. So I don't know. I think they could do it though. I think in a Kanto remake they could definitely do that with some of the Kanto Pokemon, and you know, other Mega Evolutions they could do. Obviously, there's Seviper, there's Zangoose. Definitely sort of like top of the agenda for Mega Evolutions. I think a lot of people even expected Zangoose and Seviper in Auras. I definitely did. I definitely did expect that, and I also expected. I think. Oh, what's the name of it? What's Lombre evolve into? I can't think of the name. I cannot think of the name. Shiftry and Ludicolo. I definitely thought they were going to get Mega Evolutions as well. So let me know in the comments, what Pokemon do you guys think shouldn't have had a Mega Evolution at all, if any? And what Pokemon do you think deserve Mega Evolution? And, you know, your ideas on possible remakes of games. I know that Naomi actually, I completely didn't even think about this in the previous episode, mentioned a possible second-gen remake. Obviously, we've had, you know, Soul Silver and Heart Gold, which were relatively-ish recent, I guess you could say. But they're not in 3D, and I'd absolutely love to see a second-gen remake. That would be amazing in 3D, to sort of start the adventure knowing you've got 2 regions to go through. That would be absolutely incredible. I'd love to see that. I'd really, really love to see that. And if they do that, if they do like a second-gen remake, I really think they should do more with Kanto, because, you know, you go through it. I think it's like Crystal as well, Silver, Gold. No, Crystal, where they do that or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But you don't do a lot in Kanto. As soon as you get to Kanto, you can kind of like run through the gyms. It's like if we did a Let's Play of like Soul Silver or Heart Gold, we'd literally have a gym per episode if we were in Kanto. Maybe not at my pace, maybe a gym once every 2 episodes, but I really feel like if they do remake second gen, they should definitely make more things to do in Kanto and make it just as long as Johto. I think they can definitely do that on the 3DS XL now. To be fair, I don't think they'd have to bring out a new like 3DS in order to have that sort of capabilities to have a game that long. To be fair, I'm not too sure how games work. I'm not a game expert, but I definitely think they can do that. I definitely think they can do that. I think it'd be amazing to see a second gen. It'd be absolutely incredible to see a second gen remake. I'd be so hyped. I'd be so hyped. I was actually expecting them to announce something. I did hear a Pokemon YouTuber that I watch quite often mentioned that on the 20th of this month, it's now the 21st, on the 20th of this month, they did say that there was going to be a big sort of Pokemon announcement coming from Nintendo, and that actually hasn't happened yet. I don't know if that's been pushed back or something like that, or if it's on the 20th of next month, but I don't think they would have sort of said this early, sort of like put it out this early. If it was next month, so I don't know. Maybe we're going to be getting some Pokemon news very, very soon. I think it was like around this sort of time last year where they was it last year or the year before they mentioned about a Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So maybe we'll get something soon. We don't know. We just have to wait. We just have to wait. It's so frustrating having to wait for Pokemon news all the time. But, you know, that's what Nintendo do. They like to have that suspense. And it just absolutely kills us. But we just got a light ball, which is an amazing randomized item, to be fair. If we find a Pikachu, that would be incredible if we had a Pikachu. But I don't know. Actually, I would add a Pikachu to the team, to be fair. There's not a lot of electric types, especially in this gen, so it'd be actually quite nice to have a Pikachu on the team. I think we'll end up going to around, I just completely lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Talking about Pikachu, and I completely lost my train of thought, to be fair. I was literally about to say something, I completely forgot what I was about to say. It's because I haven't got a drink. It's because I haven't got a drink. I can't think if I haven't got a drink there, you know, think rhymes with drink, it's just a whole match. Anyway, let's just stop. Let's just stop anyway. I'm really happy. that we've actually got Bite here on Marchie. That's actually really helping us, and he does look really cool from the back. He looks absolutely incredible. One thing I did actually want to talk about in this, as well as the discussion topics and everything like that, I just wanted to talk about you guys' support on the channel so far, and I just wanted to extend my thanks to you guys for the support on the channel. It's been absolutely amazing. I didn't expect, when we started up this new channel, you know, I had the graphics and everything like that. I didn't expect for it to have this much support straight away, and I really appreciate it, because like, I think before on like Johnnyboy94, the channel was sort of like, it was kind of like a weak sort of channel. If you guys realize, we had I think we had 1,300 subscribers over on that channel. But we only got around sort of like 80-ish views. So that's like less than 10% of my subscribers are actually watching the videos. So that was kind of embarrassing, not embarrassing, but sort of like downgrading a little bit for the channel. So I really wasn't happy about that. But now we have like 56 subscribers, and we're having like, you know, 80 to sort of 90 views on the video. So we have even more people watching than we have subscribing, and that's absolutely amazing. I always try to aim for about 10%, no, 20%. Of sort of like my subscribers to sort of like view the videos. So for example, if I had, you know, 50 subscribers, that means I'd like, you know, 10 views per episode. That would be absolutely amazing. That would be like my target, my goal. And also, obviously I had 5 likes to start off with as the like goal, and now I've extended that to 10 because you guys' support has been so amazing. So I just want to thank you guys so much for that. You guys have been absolutely incredible. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to end off the episode here, because we're actually up to 26 minutes. We've actually done some decent training, made some good progress, and got some amazing Pokemon that you'll be able to see on the layout with Enliux, our brand new sort of party member for this episode, and also Photon, our brand new capture. Not too sure what we're going to be doing with Photon just yet. But if you guys have indeed enjoyed this episode, before you go, make sure you show some like button love, and let's see if we can get to 10 likes on this episode. Let's keep the support going. I'm burping. Okay, I always do that, like randomly in videos when I'm being super enthusiastic, I burp. Let's keep the support going on the channel. That'd be absolutely amazing if we can make 10 likes on this episode. That'd be absolutely incredible. If you haven't subscribed and you have liked what you've seen on this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button to become part of the amazing new Extreme Team here on YouTube. That would be absolutely incredible. And I think I have left a link as well to the first episode, so if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the first episode and the second episode, which are on the channel. And yeah, I think that's everything. All the links to everything, including my Twitter and my Facebook, are in the description. So if you want to friend me on Facebook, or if you want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead and do that. Make sure you go ahead and check out my friend Big D518 as well. His channel will be linked in the description. He's doing 3 series on his channel, and he's doing an absolutely amazing job, and he does long videos as well. He does things called long plays, so he plays for like an hour and a half at a time. So if you like really long videos with great commentary, make sure you go ahead and check out my friend Big D518. I promise you will not regret it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode here. Thank you so much for watching Extreme Team. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I've been Johnnyboy94, and I am out.